All right, I think this is it. Oh, yep, they got a marker. Boom. Sorry, was that disrespectful that I stepped on it? I did not mean to be disrespectful. I just wanted to make it clear that I made it to the top. Woo! And the view is somewhat lacking, but it is what it is. All right, one peak down. So you might be wondering, what do I mean, one peak? I am attempting 6 peaks in 6 weeks. Except instead of taking 6 weeks to do it, I don't know how many days I'm going to try to do it in, but I'm trying to do it in one go. Not sure how that's going to go, but I got the time to do it, and why not? I've been looking for an excuse to spend more time in the mountains. I get out pretty frequently, and I mess around in the woods and the other trails and stuff that are lower, but I haven't done much stuff up on the slopes, actually in the mountains. I saw the post invite, I guess it's an invite, on social media, on Instagram, and I figured, why not? So there's number one. Break this out real quick. I really don't want to wear the pants, but you know what? We're gonna chance it. I don't really think I need to wear it. I'm not that worried about having wet legs, and then as long as we're moving, we'll stay warm. So yeah, near point. Good. Well, I've never been to it, but Anchorage has so many peaks, so many hikes just right outside of town. There is no excuse for not getting out. This is very Lord of the Rings. Let's talk about the plan for a second, fill you guys in, and we can follow along. Okay, near point is right here. Now, you can see that drop, okay, coming down the slope, coming off the peak. You can see there was another hill that we had to cross. And you see this really pronounced saddle. If we look right here, you can see that saddle, very pronounced. So what I did, instead of having to go down and then come back up and then go down, I just came off to the side a little bit. Okay, and you can see the coloration indicates the slope. Okay, darker is steeper and lighter is more level. So I just stayed just off of the top of the ridge. Now I'm right here. You know that by the saddle. Let's orient this map the right way. Near point is behind us. Let's turn it this way. Okay. So if I'm right here, You can see, again, looking at the contour lines and looking at the that coloration. I forget what it's called. My bad. You see how it's flatter here? That is that out there. See how much more level that is. It's going to be easier to walk across. So I'm going to continue along that, get around this ridge, which is that one right there. Okay, this ridge, I need to get across it and then go around it. Then once I get around, it's going to be flatter again. Then somewhere along here, I'll pick up the trail again, and then I'll just stick to the trail, get up to Wolverine Peak. Looks like it's going to be pretty steep all around there. So I'm probably going to make camp somewhere around there for the night. But that's the plan. Take it easy. Take our time. Enjoy the weather. No rush. We're having a good time. A little bit of uphill, and we have found the Wolverine Peak Trail. There we go. Woo. It's about 7:30, so even if the fog got out of the way, it wouldn't get too bright. We'd still have a decent amount of light, enough for walking around. We'll still have enough light to walk around until 11. Then it starts to get dark. But yeah, it's just gonna be like this the rest of the time. So I can't wait to get up there and then just set up camp. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there's music playing. Yeah, that's definitely music. Whatever. I don't mind. I don't care. Just stopped to take a break, and then just while I was sitting here, they came up and over from the side. There's no way they didn't see me first. But still, it's cool to see them. I see them pretty often whenever I come out this way. But it's still cool to see them. You see it? It's okay. I'm not trying to eat you today. Well, boom. It's Wolverine Peak for you. Woo! Man, stop a couple minutes to take some pictures and some video, and that chill sets in. Starting to sprinkle again too. And just within the time that I've been sitting, the valley's been clear, then got fogged over again, and then got clear, and then fogged over again, and then the fog's rolling in here. I could see all the ridge like 5 minutes ago, and now it's all covered up. But 2 peaks in one day. Not gonna complain about that. Out of the 6 that we're trying to do. So we need to rest up. We need to find a place to make camp. I need water pretty bad. Not cramping up or anything, but just gone a bit longer than I would have liked. No water. So we're gonna go to that patch of snow. We're gonna have to boil our water, or it'll start raining enough by then that we can use the rain fly or something to collect water. Let's get down off of here. It's got some good melt coming off of it, so we need to be aware of that whenever we set the tent up. Right here. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be it. And boo. Yeah, that's droppings. Okay. I think that's bear poop. And look at all this digging. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and fill up my water bladders with snow, and then we can melt it wherever we decide to set up camp. ways. Looks like there's a area that flattens out a little bit. Better for camp. You know, I thought about getting a electric bear fence. That might have been the way to go. Not gonna lie. Here's a spot. It's pretty flat. I don't think we're getting any better than this. Let's just hope that nothing comes to visit us. You know, before, I was never really a huge fan of tents. I just never really felt they were that necessary. But this could change my mind. Being out on the slope like this is more where you really need a tent, which is why I got one. Not necessarily as important in the woods where I was doing, where I usually do stuff, but it's nice. Just got away from camp, normal bear territory, safety practices whenever you eat. Be annoying, but why take the chance? I'll be honest with you, I don't know how much of a difference it makes. So a bear can, it's pretty big, pretty bulky, takes up too much room in the pack, so I got this fur sack. So after we're done eating, most of my smellable stuff's here anyways. We'll get this and we'll tie it to a rock or just stow it somewhere away from camp. Ahead and have some apple cider. Apple cider or hot chocolate. It's a must-have for me. Just something sugary and sweet before we turn in for the night. Here's to a successful day, and let's hope we have a good, restful night. Be ready to tackle tomorrow. I'm gonna finish up grubbing, and then we'll go back to the tent. I'm in the tent, set up for the night. Yeah, nothing else to say. Right, good night. See you in the morning. Good morning. Oh, we're alive. Yay. Okay, let's get this day started. At least it's not raining. I'm gonna go grab my food bag. Looks like it hasn't been messed with. Just tied it to this rock. Shake off some of the moisture. Okay, so the whole thing comes down. All the stakes, except for the two that are into the wind. That way all this doesn't blow away. I'm just gonna put the poles in first. And now the rest of this, I can just stuff. All packed up. Always make sure you take a step back from your site. Make sure you didn't leave anything behind. We're good. Let's get moving. Let me talk you through the plan before we get low enough that you can't see what we're aiming for. So we are going to come down off this slope, get down here where it's a little bit flatter. Just before we hit this first lake, there's that second one back here, but before we get to this first one, there should be a point where we can pick up a trail and then get across that creek without getting too wet, or not getting wet at all, hopefully. And then we have to backtrack a little bit, and then it looks like right here you can see some trails going up. That's where we need to get to, and then from there you will get up on the other side of this ridge, and then from there we will get up and get up there. O'Malley should be about right there. Finally, place to get some water. Stuff does not make for easy going, but there's not really a way around it, so embrace it. Made it off of the slope. Thank goodness. Being in that grass, being in those alders, that was sketchy. And I saw a bear scat. It was old. It was pretty decomposed, all white and pale, but still sketchy. Don't want to have to do that again. Wind kind of sucks. We are on the floor of the valley though, so hopefully once we get up here we'll be more sheltered. So that is our first obstacle, and I'm not looking forward to it. We'll see how we feel once we get up there. You know, instead of 6 peaks in 6 weeks, maybe they could have done 6 lakes in 6 weeks. I'll suggest that for next year. We're back on the trail. Oh, thank goodness. Right, looks like this might be the best place to do it, unless we want to go all the way around the ponds. Tell you what, we're gonna go around the pond. I don't want to have wet feet while I'm going up that. So that right there, that's what we gotta go through to get up. The progress is slow, but we're getting there. Oh, we did it. Man, that took forever. Or at least it felt like it. because I'm gonna make camp as close as I can to the trail without being right on it, because this is a pretty popular trail. Yeah, I'm pretty annoyed that I was worried about running out of water and not having a place to fill up, because we got plenty of it flowing right here. And I don't remember it being here. And it's not just a trickle, it's a good bit of water flowing there. Whatever. But I'm tired. This is gonna be our spot. Oh. So we got a nice view. Right there is where we need to get to start the trek up to O'Malley. I don't even know if I want to bother doing it today. If I do, it's going to be in a couple hours because I'm pretty bushed. I'm going to get the tent set up. I'm going to take a nap. I'm tired. I set up the tent and then I was eating some snacks and then just the sleepiness hit me. So I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll see you guys in a bit. The wind has been getting crazy, but you know what? We're gonna send it. Let's see how long this takes, and let's see if we can get back before the tent gets blown away. So windy up here. Staying on this side of the ridge. Try to give me some protection from the wind. It is slow going. I don't know if we're gonna beat the sunset. It's getting a little sketchy out here. Gotta make sure that I'm not pushing and getting so tied up with wanting to make the peak that I put myself in a bad situation. I think we're alright. Man, I wish this wind would die though. There we go. Let's see what's in this can. It's not lasting enough. $1. Hide you. I'm gonna eat it. Rock solid. Oh man, it tastes so good. I'm freezing. Up. There we go. Oh. Way back. Didn't know if we took coming out. Just because the angle of the slope, I didn't want to be fighting it all the way going up, but going down, it's going to be a lot more efficient. Came down off of the slope and cutting across this saddle, and then just went until we intersected the trail. Now we're just on the trail until we get close enough to see where the tent is. Well, you probably can't see hardly anything, but look at how much water is flowing. On the side. Get out of this wind and this rain. Assuming the tent is still there. Oh man. There's a chance that it won't be. That's not what you want to see when you come back to a tent. See what the damage is. Looks like the fly covered everything up, so hopefully everything's still dry inside. Yeah, that pole's full. Okay. Let's get out of this close. Oh man, I'm freezing. I'm gonna warm some water up and get something hot to drink. Oh man. Good morning. It has been like this for hours. So it's so windy, the tent is pressed just flat down on top of me. And the wind is just not letting up. It is ridiculous. Like, I'm staying dry, so I think I'm just gonna chill in here and I'll wait to see if we're gonna get a break from the wind, but this is crazy. Yeah, there's no way that I'd be able to continue the 6 peaks. If it's like this here, it's gonna be even worse up on the slopes. So yeah, we're calling this, calling this one quits. We're calling it quits, but I don't even know when how we're gonna be able to leave. It's almost 7 o'clock. I don't know if waiting's gonna do us any good, if it's just gonna stay like this. We'll see. So, this is the situation right now. That's me propping the tent up with my head. Watch what happens whenever I lay down. It just collapses right on top of me. But hey, you know what? We're good. We're dry. We still got food. Yeah. That's the thing whenever you're in a situation like this, you know, just stay calm, think about it, determine whether or not it's an actual emergency or not. I mean, whenever I got here last night, from coming back from the peak, yeah, the tent was down, there was water in the tent, I was shivering already. It was a little, you know, not a super comfortable situation to be in. One of the poles was snapped, but hey, got it fixed, got back in the tent, got the water out that I could, heated up some water to drink, ate a little bit, got warmed up, went to sleep, and we're good. Just chilling now, trying to decide what to do. Not what I want to do, leave, but just when exactly. Still kind of bummed that I had to end the trip. But it is what it is. There'll be other trips. I'm just disappointed. Jeez. You know, I actually slept through most of this. Ow. Pressing the tent pole right onto my head, it actually hurts a little bit. Come on. All right. I'm gonna just keep chilling. Nothing else we can do. It's just past 10 o'clock. This weather, it's not gonna let up. I looked at the forecast. It's only gonna get worse. They're expecting winds 50-mile-an-hour plus through Monday. It's Sunday today. So we gotta get out of here. Our decisions have been made for us. Like the tent is literally pressing down on me as I'm trying to pack up. Really weird. Really crazy. We're all right. Makes getting packed pretty difficult though. Right, everything but the tent is packed up. Let's step outside and see what's waiting for us. We're not even gonna open the vestibule over it. We're just gonna crawl out from under it. Ugh. So you see this one broke. Oh, yep, that just broke out again. So that inner part of the pole, it snapped. So then I pulled it out and then tried to put it halfway between both halves of the pole. And I knew because it was shorter it'd be weaker, but I was hoping it would hold. Nah, that just went ahead and broke. Okay, middle pole's all right. Didn't expect that one to fail. Then just once that one popped, then this one popped out too. Other than that, everything held decently. There's no tears in the actual material. Let's go ahead and get this thing packed up. Well, everyone, I can see the parking lot. That basically concludes this hike. You know, we set out for 6 peaks. Did we make it? No. But we got 3 in 3 days. That's not bad. You know, we had some minor setbacks, but we rolled with the punches. We came out on top. We had a great time. It's so great to have so many places like this to come out and explore so close to town. If you enjoyed that, if you want to see more, tune in next time for Kime Time. Peak 3, 4th peak on the 6 peaks, 6 weeks. 2 more to go. Okay. Big Q peak. That's peak 5. Let's go. That's Rainbow Peak for you. 6 out of 6, 6 peaks, 6 weeks. Let's go. Woo! Yeah!